Okay, hello and welcome to this talk through of preparing a presentation for a level 1 ICT test. This is regarding creating a flyer for bicycles. So we're looking here at task 2. Right, Ali's going to do a special offer on children's cruiser bicycles. He needs to find details. Okay, so we've got some files we need to find. We need to create a flyer. And we've got all the information that we need to include here. So I'm just giving you a couple of moments to read that through as I'm talking through, so make sure everything's formatted appropriately. Quickly put this on pause if you need to, just to finally digest. So the flyer that I'm aiming for is going to be something eventually looking like this. Okay, this is where we're going to be going. So let's start. So I'm going to have to bring in some text from here, social flyers text, which is open the other window. Okay, which is this folder here, and I've repeated the same process to open up cruiser bicycle details here, which we'll need shortly. But for the moment, this is what we're going to need. So let me start getting my PowerPoint set up. So I've got my PowerPoint here. I'm going to want to do blank presentation. I'll just remove these here. Insert, design. Slide size, custom, A4, portrait, maximize, done. Right, so this allows me just to shrink this down a little bit so that we can actually, and I'll just lose the actual other one behind. Okay, and I can just bring this down like so. Okay, so you can see what I'm going to do in a moment. So what I've got to do here is I'm going to bring this information across we've got here. Now, the way that I would actually approach this is bring each section across individually, because as we're doing so, we can start to see how our text can be laid out. So it doesn't matter, we're just doing a rough guide at the moment. Okay. So let me just concentrate on getting this across. Takes a little bit longer to do. You could do it all in one big text box, that's fine, but then you're going to have to put a lot more with doing the spacings and putting things in and putting pictures at the front and pictures at the back. Keep it plain, keep it simple, just along the lines we've got here. This will be fine. And we've got to do that. And we've got the address we're going to put in here. Copy, paste that in. Thus, and then insert. I'm just going to put the footer in now. Okay. Make sure that my name is actually entered in. Done. Apply. Excellent. Right. So here we go. Now we've now got to put some other information in. So what I'd probably do is get this dealt with first. Okay. So what I remember is we've got to look at cruise bicycles, we've got to look at children's. So this is on this information sheet that gives here, which is, let's be fair about it, pretty jumbled. Okay. And we're trying to find where children's stuff is. It gets a bit complicated. So what we're going to do, we're just going to highlight everything like so. I'm going to go to layout, cross fingers this works. Go to sort, focus on type. And then what that's done is put everything in order here for us, so like an Excel. So what I've done is highlighted everything, gone to sort, focused on type, press OK, and I'll get all the children's bikes right at the top like that. Brilliant, saves us a lot of trouble. All right. Again, that's just a useful technique that's handy for you. So what we notice here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 different types of bikes. Okay, so we need to put that in a table. So we've got that here with PowerPoint, we can do that. So I need a thing at the top which is going to say something like model, gears, price. Okay. So in fact I'm going to have six rows coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the model. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to need 3 columns. So I've done that. And that puts it in for you. So then I'll put in model. I put in gears. making sure spelt actually clears as plural, and then I'm going to type in normal price. Then what I can actually do, make our lives a lot simpler, is I can just then, hopefully, just copy and paste that all across, making our life a lot more straightforward. Okay, so again, it's just little tricks like this that can help you when you're doing these and make your life a lot simpler, not less stressful in the test environment. Okay, so here we go. Right, I want everything to be central. So let's just put that back up again. Home. Here we go. Nice and central. Make it a little bit bigger. We can make it just a tiny bit bigger and we can make it bold. There we go. There's our table. Nicely in. So we've been asked to put a couple of pictures, appropriate pictures in. Okay, insert pictures, this device. So what we were talking about, well, we're not talking about cycling vest, we're not talking about gloves, we've got a cycle helmet and Ali's bicycles might as well have the logo. So I select one photo, keep the control key down, press the other one, that selects the other one up for me, insert. Okay, we can see the pictures now brought in. So I'm just going to separate that out. For some strange reason that comes in small. And we've got Ali's bicycle logo there. So now what we can do is we can start building. We've got our building blocks. So I'm going to do this. Now the reason I put the text box all the way across is if you say did centre like that, you then got to spend a long time trying to make sure that text box is central. Just put it all the way across like so. Makes your life more straightforward. Let's make it stand out, as I did show you the example there. Bold and black. Oh, sorry, that should have gone into infill as fill, as black. We've got a text in there, which I had to change quickly there to white by using that option up there. We'll see again in a minute. Bold it. And let's just make that a little bit bigger because it's meant to be a title. Okay. So again, I've got my text box all the way across like so. Let's go central. Fill, black. Text white. Right, I'm just going to change the line here so that looks like that. Center, fill, text. Center, fill, text. Center, fill, text. Done. Now actually what I should have done is I've gone through there. It probably would have been a good idea to put everything bold. So I'll just do that quickly. Do use my format painter feature if it lets me do it without sliding everything about. There we go. So we've got that all in. Alright. Let's just shrink that one down a bit down there. Okay. I can probably do that if I just hit the delete key. That moves it about a bit. So we've got some spacing again now, so we can start to see things that are going to go in. Okay. So we'll just move our footer down. We'll put that there. That can go there. This can go like thus. 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 So there you go, there's Ali's bicycles, there's his picture and logo in, and there is your bicycle helmet. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is your basic presentation for your Level 1 ICT. Thank you very much for your kind attention.